quiet. Alright, so right now, what I'm going to work on is just her e-collar understanding. I want to make sure she has good communication with it and she knows how to turn off pressure. So where we're at in her training is what we call escape training with the e-collar. So pressure is going to be applied. So I'm going to tell her the command and I'm going to just do one without any pressure, place, because I need her to know where the place board is. That was the first time I've asked her for it. Good. He's going to come to her. So the next time, I'm going to, right when I say place, I'm going to start tapping. The second she commits the behavior, tapping goes off, and then I'm going to reward her when she makes the right choice. Yes! Nice girl! Very good. Place. No. Place. Yes! So what that just told me is it's way too high. So I was working at level 4. I'm going to go down because that was a big response out of her. And I couldn't stop in the moment. I had to work through that rep, but then I just got to adjust the next time. Place. Good. So that was 2. That was definitely pretty sure she felt it, but it was low enough where it's not giving us any physical signs, and she's still doing it. No. Place. Good. Mattie here. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Quiet, guys. Boda. No. Mattie here. Yes. Good girl. And every time you're hearing that beep on the beeping happening, that's every time I'm hitting the e-collar. So Mattie here. Yes. Good. Down. Good. Nope. Down. So right there, she broke out of behavior. So then I marked the incorrect behavior and e-collar pressure went back on. So it stopped momentarily, but then she made the wrong choice. Jump. Good. So chill is where I want her to rock over on her hips. Place. Good girl. Nope. Place. Good girl. Yes. Very good. Down. So block that choice. She was thinking to go to the bed. Good. So that's why while I'm doing this e-collar work, I've got the e-collar in my hand. You know what? Just grab this e-collar right here, Christian. Is that what you're doing? Yeah. And she's red. Remind her place once. Keep it at like, what do you have it at?
14.
Yeah, that's probably pretty good. Oh, she already saw it. So remind her place.
Place.
Good. Good. Chelsea got there. Chelsea's very exciting to Mattie, or Maya. Nope. Down. So I didn't release her, so I want her to stay right there. And someone just showed up, so I'm a little, my mind's other places. Do you see how I kind of work through that? Good.
Place.
Place. Good girl. Very good. Break. Nice job. And break is, yes, is our marker system. Break is more of a release command. It just means you're released. And if I go to a point where I'm at a park or something, break means you're free. You can go and explore the world. Sit. Good. Break. Nice girl. Very good. Sits. Good. Nope. Sits. Good. Good. Down. Good. Place. Good. Yes. Nice job. And so that's kind of running through her behavior. She's doing pretty good listening to e-collar. Now I'm going to start adding in e-collar pressure into her muzzle command. So I'm going to first do it without, just see how she's at in this moment, and then I'll continue on. Muzzle. Yes, good girl. So I really want her trying to push her muzzle into the, her head into the muzzle. So I'm going to present it, tell her muzzle, and right now I'm utilizing leash pressure, muzzle, of her coming in and staying on there. Good. Now as I go to strap it, if she brings her head back, I'm going to nope, muzzle, and pressure is going to come on. Yes. Good girl. And I wanted to mark that moment that she dealt with it. e-collar just got turned up there, so that's where we got a big response. But she knows what place is. She knows what's expected out of her, so that was an okay thing to do. Good. Break. Good girl. Very good, Mattie. So I'm staying at level 2, and this time I'm going to add in e-collar pressure, and I'm also going to utilize the help of a leash if I need to.
Place.
Ready? Muzzle. So this is a little bit different. She's feeling e-collar pressure. I got to keep it going. Muzzle. So I don't want her to go into it. Yes, good girl. So any amount of commitment, I mark that and I'll keep building on it. You ready, girl? Muzzle. Yes, good girl. Very good. Muzzle. Good. Yes. Very good, girly. Girl. And then I'm going to end it with working on the settle command. So that is condition calming response. That's what I'm doing, and the command that we link to it is settle. When I'm looking for condition calming response, I'm looking for her to lay all the way on her side and completely just give in to her entire environment. It really helps if she's in a negative state of mind and we need to kind of help her to work herself through. So I'm going to just ask her to down, and then from the down I want to make sure I get the chill, which I have that hip rocked over. And we're not at the point where we're adding a command to it. We're also not adding e-collar. I'm just using spatial pressure. So I'm going to slowly move in, and I want that pressure to come right into her shoulder. Good girl. And now I'm going to just wait her out. Nope. So right there, pressure comes back in. And my spatial pressure, I don't actually need to touch her at all. It's just me moving in. She's a sensitive, spatially aware dog. She's sensitive to that. So she's feeling that and giving into my pressure. Now what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for her head to relax on the ground. Preferably it would be nice if she fell asleep on this. Are they chasing Leale? Take Lola out. So I'll wait her out. What I like is her tail's very loose. It's not tucked up. Sometimes when we do this, it's tucked up. Her legs are really relaxed, like that leg for sure. This leg not as much, but she's getting there. This is day 3 of us starting to show her this position. We're still very much showing it in an obedient sense. We haven't put too much of it there that I like. So how I'm going to release her is Mattie. And her name is how she gets released off of the place when she's there for duration and also through settle. We don't want an explosion coming out, so I want to keep that really calm. Good girl. Good girl. Feel that I was going to get it right away, so I'm starting to add in the command. Good girl. Here you go. Very good. Oh, here, there's a big handful. Oh, you're dropping it out too. Now, CCR is also a great way of correcting a bad choice that she makes. So if she reacts to a person, I can physically touch her and move her into that position. It's not physically putting her there. I should be able to do as minimal physical pressure as possible, but she needs a physical correction to block that choice of her reacting to a person. So I could use a leash, I could use a physical touch with my hand, I could use an e-collar, but then I need to work her down into the settle command. So in this environment, she brings herself all the way back to the right state. Good girl. But right now we're just really just teaching her the action of it without needing it at all, or her doing anything wrong. Ready, go? Ready? Down. Show. And for her, I'm very specific of how she does it. She has to give in to the space that I'm going towards. So if I needed her hips to rock that way and she rocked into me, I'm gonna keep pressing on her. Chill. No. Sorry. Chill doesn't mean stand up. It means rock these hips over. So there I don't want. So I'm gonna utilize the leash to block that choice. Down. Good. Down. There you go. Great. Good girl. So I need her to give in to the way that I want. Because she's got a very interesting temperament because she's extremely controlling, but she utilizes submissive behaviors to be controlling. So we got to really be careful of that kind of stuff, because that's her way of avoidance and getting what she wants. So that was a pretty good session. That's a lot of what her sessions look like, along with the dog stuff and having her interact with people.